Hello YouTube, and a very warm welcome back. Hope everyone is well. I appreciate for 200 subscribers. Much love to you all. Good to see that you are all enjoying the content. But today we have a very special one for you. Today we are MP3D. I know, it seems weird to say that actually compared to MSFS. But yeah, we're in Lockheed Martin's Prepar3D for today, and we are as Fedex. We're going to take her from Memphis down to Stansted as Fedex 2, and yeah, it's going to be a nice one. I thought I'd just change it up a little bit, you know, test the waters, test the airways, you know. Let's try it, let's see how this content reacts. But yeah, we're as Fedex 2, we're on VATSIM as always, and we are in the registration of November 852 Foxtrot Delta, and we're in the PMDG 777. We're not in the Captain Sim, don't get it mixed up, we're in the PMDG 777, and we're on here down the ground in Memphis on stand 653, and we are pretty much cold and dark. It's an early morning down here in Memphis this early morning. I can grab you a bit of weather information if you are interested. It is 6 degrees down here, so it's kind of chilly. So yeah, we shall take it from there. But yeah, as I say, thank you for 200 subscribers. More content to come on the channel. We're going to be testing the waters next month with, I don't know, it's going to be kind of weird, but just know that, you know, the channel is full of variety. It's full of gaming, it's full of simulation, so there's going to be various types of games coming on the channel, you know, so just be wary of that. But yeah, so we get ready to hop into this flight deck and get her prepped up. And as I say, if you are new and you are enjoying the content, be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the post notification bell, give the videos a thumbs up, and if you've got any route suggestions that you would like to see be posted here, be sure to leave them in the comments below. If not, be sure to leave your favourite emoji, it's good for engagement. And I guess we'll go into the flight deck and start up this Fedex 777. It's been a while. And welcome to the flight deck of Fedex 2. You know, it feels weird to be sitting in this flight deck right now. We have an aircraft just taxiing in, just right there in front of us. I don't know what it is or where he's came from, but you know, it is what it is. But we're here, cold and dark, on stand 653 in Memphis, and we're going to get her prepped up. This FMC's just been turned on so I could actually connect to ground power and all that stuff. So then that's all good and jandy. So let's have a look. So throttles are idle, fuel cutoffs are off, parking brake is off because we're on the wheel chocks, and everything else is good and dandy. So let's go ahead and flick that button, and then I'm going to let her come alive and let you guys listen in. Oh, actually we'll turn up the sim volume first before we do that, then we'll let you guys listen in to her starting up. That is music to my ears. And it was a company that arrived as well, so another Fedex. It looks like he's in the A300 taxiing on in just now, so he's going to go all the way down to the eastern side of the cargo area, and yeah, we're just here. So Golden Arc has now been initiated, so we'll just let it just do its final calculations, etc., before we touch her and get her prepped up for everything. Right, shall we make sure everything's okay? Right, so what's the altimeters here? 3020. So it's not like MSFS where you can use your mouse wheel on this. You've actually got to hold right click or tap right click to put the altimeter and the QNH in properly. So, which is fine. Caution light can come out, and we will make sure. The only bad thing is about this is this does not have the is it the decimal 33 frequencies that we do have in MSFS in for P3D. That is just not a thing on here, so you know, but it's fine. Right, overheads, we've got ARDU, emergency lights can come on, up, down the panel, that can come round. We can do this, and then we can come down, navigation lights can come on. We'll set this to normal, we'll turn this down, packs can come on, turn them to the 9 o'clock position, and that is all good and dandy. Oh, I need to reset this. So obviously I just downloaded delivery last night. I didn't actually go in and actually check and see if I, like, you know, because how it is in P3D is, as well as in MSFS, there is a config that's tied to delivery. So this has obviously been set to fast rather than real time, but for the next flight we will make sure it's in real time, because this only took 30 seconds to align when it should actually take 7 minutes or something like that. But we can sort that for the next flight. So we'll have FS actions down here, we'll have FMC here, initial position, and yeah, we'll just make sure everything's good. So we're in the 777, we're in the G90s today, and the AirRAC is 2401, and the AirRAC date is between January 25th of January to the 22nd of February 2024. It is currently the 20th of February 2024, so we are well within date by 2 days. We're at Memphis. Let's see if this will pick up this stand. No, it's not going to pick up this stand, of course it's not, because it's luxurious P3D. So we're at Memphis, we're going to Stansted, and we are going to do a route request real quick and get that stuff sorted. So fuel for today, we are obviously I've got my OFP on my screen, which you cannot see, but if you guys would like an OFP briefing, let me know in the comments below, we'll figure out something like that for you guys, because I don't know if you guys would be interested in having an OFP brief, like a departure brief and all that stuff. But if you are, let me know in the comments below and I'll figure that out. But we are Fedex 2 on the VATSIM Network. We're looking to go to Stansted. Departure time's at 2:30, so it's the next 20 minutes. So we may as well, what we will do is we will actually request boarding as well. Get boarding on the go. Performance uplink is good to go. That is good there. This is going to need doors opened, so we'll open up all these doors for the cargo bays, and then we'll open this fuel page up. Looking to go out here with 500.7 pounds of weight, with 119.4 tons of fuel. Well, pounds of fuel, but we'll probably take 120 to be honest, just to be on the safe side, because we are on VATSIM. We are going to be going into London Control airspace. It can be busy, even though yes, it is a Tuesday, but you never know. By the time we get in, by the time it might be chock-a-block, so you never know. So we're going to take 120, 1,000 tons of fuel, and we've got a zero fuel weight of 382.4 into there, so that's perfect. So we are Fedex 2, and runways that they are using currently, let me check Flightradar, because our OFP says 36 left, but winds are currently 180 at 5, 10 statute miles, few at 9 or 1000, temperature 6, dew point -2, and altimeter's 3020. So are they changing runways by chance, or no? They're landing 36 at this moment in time, but winds are 180, so essentially they could switch runways, because we could go off of 18 center, which would make it more convenient for us, but they are still landing the 36s, so that's fine. So we'll go off of 36 left, which is what they're using for departures at this moment in time, so that's fine. So shall we bring over the charts for you guys? Obviously this is Navigraph charts, highly recommended software if you are flying on VATSIM, etc, etc. So as I say, we're down here on the ground in Memphis just now, so if we come across to here and we look at our SID, we're on the GOTS 7 departure for today, well, for just now, out of 36 left. So obviously we'll read this here in just a second, but if we zoom in, we're off of 36 left, which is all the way over here. We're all the way up here, so we've got kind of a taxi to get down to it, but that's fine. From here, it looks like we're departing runway 36 center, climbing straight ahead for a little bit until passing runway 09's threshold, and then making a right hand turn, tracking 035 to Jax, then to Ayr, then to Uncle, Thomas, Dogal, Gots, and then Diab, then is filed, which is actually all on our OFP, which is all good. So 36 left, climbing ahead on 360 to intercept course 035 to Jax, then onto disapproved route to Gots, so that's fine. Initial climb is 5,000, and we need a climb gradient of 900 feet, so that's fine. Do we have any traffic obstacles? Runway 9, light pole, 18 center. Do we have anything on 36 left here? No, we're fine. We're fine. We've got no takeoff obstacles, so that's fine. If we come back into here now, and then we go to the taxi, so we're all the way up here on the cargo apron, like way up here in the corner. So our plan is to come out, push to the west, and then taxi south on Sierra, cross runway 09 at Sierra, and then we'll make a right onto Alpha, all the way down Alpha, November, Mike, and then we'll take Mike 9 holding point. That's our taxi briefing the way, so that's good to go. And then if we've got to come back, they're landing 36 left anyway, so I guess it's because of operations in the event we've got to come back, so that's fine. We've got the Memphis VOR here anyway, which we will program in to the FMC, so then we can have that and all that good. And Dali, don't this. Let me pin that, because the best thing about this is you can pin it. This one's runway 09's arc. We will put runway 09 arc in, and then we'll put some other configurations in on here, just to help us navigate. So let me put that back across on my other monitor so that I can see it. But we will come into here for you guys, and we'll do 36 left, GOTS 7, Diab transition, then as filed, which you'll be able to see here. Coming down to performance initialization, we can accept this, which is good. Wind data ump link is ready as well, we'll grab that in a minute. So we've got zero fuel weight of 382.4. We've got reserves of 40, no actually, we would have had 14.3 for the reserves, but we now have more because we've added an additional 600 kilos, so we're going to be 15.1, which is fine. Cruising altitude for today is flight level 350 with a step up to 370. Cost index, I have no idea what cost index Fedex use. Their MD-11s, they supposedly use cost index 200, so I've went between 100 and 200, so I've went for 150 for their triples, because I guess they would probably use 100 for their 75s and 76s. Fuels minus 37, and then we'll do 18.5 on that. Step size is 2000, but we'll have a step climb actually programmed into the FMC already. We'll go legs page, we'll load this route data, so then this can all be uplinked, which is good. That's descent forecast. We'll go into here, forecast. Sometimes this will load, sometimes it won't. It's a hit and miss with PMDG triple, but it does load this time, so that's good. Coming into here, we'll do Memphis's VOR, which is MEM. We'll do a 10-mile ring. We'll do a 25-mile ring as well, so then that's all good. Actually no, we won't actually do the 25 because we'll use the 25 for the runway 09. I forget how to do this bit. Is it MEM runway 09? No. 09? No. Okay, I actually forget how to do this. Okay, what we will do then is we'll just do it on this one, because I actually forget how to put that in. Because you kind of just put RW09 because it puts it somewhere else on the geographic location, which is kind of annoying, but that's fine. So, Memphis, we need the SID chart. Oh no, that is the SID chart, disregard me. I need the approach chart because I need to put these things in. So we need 135 and 315. Which will then make these two straight lines go across the thing, which is actually on the approach chart, which is good. Coming into the radio nav, we've got Memphis VOR tracking here. So let's come up to here. We can go VOR, VOR, we can go to plan, we can stay in 20. Because we will take you through the legs page. So there's a runway 36 left, interception point, and into jacks, and into IR, then on call, and then as filed. And then if we scroll out just a little bit, then we can step through this, just make sure everything's okay. Then that's our Oceanic. Here is our step climb at Limray. So we'll do 370S. Execute, because that's going to be our step climb up to flight level 370, all the way then into London Stansted. Coming down, we'll go route. We then need to do route 2. This is going to be the same procedure, but this is for our Oceanic waypoints. So we're going Memphis to Stansted. Don't have to worry about any of this. So from here, we need our Oceanic entry point and our exit. So our Oceanic is Charlie Yankee Yankee Tango, and then our middle central point is November 5005.6 west 03510.6. That into there. And then our exit point is Egov, which will then do that. So if I go ahead and go legs, step, central point, next, exit point. Now what we would do is we'll come into the fix and then we'll do this. So we'll go Charlie Yankee Yankee Tango /408 for 408 rings. Then the best thing to do here, because this has got to be the central point, is you'll go back to your legs, go into here, copy it across. That's in there. 408 into there, and then egov at 408 as well. So that's good. So now if we go back to our route 1 legs and we zoom all the way out and we start stepping, what you'll begin to see is our arcs will now clash, which is happening right here. So this is when we're leaving. So this zone right here is us leaving the Oceanic side to return to the US. That's why you've got these blue arrows right here pointing backwards. As soon as we enter this zone and cross this line right here, we then proceed to Europe in the event of coming back. And then we just continue. There is a gap here which is fine because there's enough distance between that gap between here and there to then continue on to Shamwick and then make it into Shannon. So it's all good. We're all programmed in there. We are boarding currently, if I remember correctly. Or are we finished? I'm not too sure. Shall we see? We might actually be finished. I'm not too sure, actually. But let's keep programming this because we actually need to get this bit done. So, data position, VOR, traffic. Keep that all the way around there. We'll bring that into 10. We'll do a TCAS test into there. And then we'll come down into here because the fancy thing about this triple is we can do
TCAS test pass.
an ACARS. So, Destiny departing Memphis at time 1430. We are Fedex, which is FX, which is good, and our route time, estimated route time en route is 7 hours 15. We're Fedex 2, 120, and just press that, and she is now activated. We'll keep that there for just now because we're not really needing it just now. We'll come down here, we'll initialize the flight on this as well. We'll go performance, Memphis, 36 left, conditions are dry, winds are 180 at 5, 8 degrees on the outside, which is actually not, it's actually 6 degrees, 3020, takeoff 1, max, flap config, optimum, packs are auto, anti-ice is off, and our takeoff weight is 500, 700, and our center of gravity is, which we can find out, is if we come into here, we go back to performance, we go to thrust limitation, takeoff, oh no actually, disregard this, we'll go back, we need this page, our CG is right here, so 27.6, it's been a while since I've been in this triple, so 27.6, hide the keyboard, calculate. So this is all good. So flaps 5, only 36 left out of Memphis, with a trim of 3.4, with a V1 of 143.153, with a cell temp of -8 on the cell temp. Okay, well that's not going to work because I don't think you can put minus on that. Let's just do takeoff. There we go. So we've got a cell temp of 60 with a trim of 4 now, so that's fine. So we can't do a takeoff of 1, so come down into here, we're going to be takeoff 60 degrees, takeoff, flaps 5, 27.6 gives us a trim of 4, which is correct. Winds are 180 at 5. We have no slope here because we are in P3D and not MSFS. That's good. Outside air temperature is 6 degrees. I don't know why this is saying 14. It's not 14 degrees outside, unfortunately. And we've got speeds of 138, 141, 153. So 138, 141, 153. And then you leave this blank, otherwise you want to reset these, but it's fine. So we've got 153, 158. Into there, flight director on, and we'll do VNav, which is good. Runway heading is 360, and we've got an initial climb of 5,000 feet, so that's good. Doors are manual, which is okay. Is this finished? Waiting for your action to close. Oh, okay, so boarding's actually all completed. So let's go ahead and we'll close up all these doors. And lucky enough, guess what we have? We have a fancy little checklist. So oxygen is tested 100%. Flight instruments heading 181, elephant altimeter 3020, so that is good, normal. And then we'll do that before start checklist very shortly. Checking the doors page, everything is closing up. The main flight deck door is closing as well, so that is good. Coming down, well actually what we will do is before we come down we'll actually go ahead and come up to the overhead, so we'll go fuel pumps. Do we have anything in the center tanks? We should probably check that before actually doing that, to be honest, but it's fine. And we'll go ahead and fire up this APU, so then she's good to go as well. Doors are all closed except for the left one, which is fine. 1 to 2.25. This is running. We don't need to put TCAS on because we're on the apron, which we don't do. There's no ATC here, but we did get VATSIM's automatic ATC. So we need to squat 5663. So 5663. That's good. It's into there. This is all good. So our FMC is pretty much complete. Do we have any thrust limitations here for our climb? 0.78 for that. Cruising is 0.83. And then our descent we'll figure out once we get a bit closer to Stansted. So that's all good. Let's check this stats page, make sure the APU is coming alive. APU is running, which is good. We are on the brakes, so that's also good. We'll go into here. We'll go ahead and go beacon, ground power off, and we'll close that door as well. While that is closing, we'll go ahead and release the ground power. We've got parking brakes are on, so we can remove the wheel chocks in the same process. Doors can go to arm, and then that's them all armed, which we will be able to check on the door page, which will got armed green, which is good. Feels good, and then we'll just go back to engine now, so that's all good down there. We do not need this EFB no more for anything else, because the airport map's alright, it's not perfect, and the terminal charts just don't work with Navograph. Like, it only just has one page for it, so we are all good there. So we've got takeoff, Toga, green, VNav white, 5000 magenta, 158 magenta, all good to go in there. We will go ahead and we will do that into there. This is all good to go, and then that's just our takeoff speed. So let's go ahead and shall we call GSX if we can, if GSX actually wants to work for us today. If not, we will, this is where GSX gets, P3D's GSX can get buggy at times. Like, see, now the menu doesn't work. So, I love it, but I also hate it. But it's fine, because we can just do a Shift P anyway, which is the beauty of P3D. So, we'll go, we are pretty much good to go. We just need to pressurize this hydraulic, which is good. And then we can get on our way. And then get off to Thingway. So before start checklist, MCP 158.360 5000. Takeoff speeds are 138, 141, 153. CD pre-flight is complete. Trim is set to 0. Taxi brief and takeoff brief. We are departing runway 36 left via the GOTS 7 departure dive transition then as filed with an initial climb of 5,000 feet. Climbing runway heading up to 900 feet and then making the right hand turn towards Jacks on a track of 035. Taxiing via Sierra. Sierra crossing runway 09 at Sierra, making a right onto Alpha, left onto November, travelling south, and then onto Mike, holding point Mike 9 for runway 3, and then all the way down, should I say. Oh my god, no, I just realised that we're actually departing 36. So the taxi brief I gave you before does not actually work, because we were going to go here, which is 18 right, but actually we're all the way down here. So essentially, we need to taxi in November, all the way down November, to Mike 1 before we can depart. I totally got that briefing totally mixed up. So I am glad we just rebriefed that. So yeah, about that. So right, we're good to go. We'll go off with the brakes and we'll start Shift P, and then we'll just do it this way because J6 no one a worky. That's annoying. I want to start that clock. There we go. Right, so now we're pushing back. We can start pressurizing the hydraulics. So right hydraulic first. Wait for this fault light to go out. Left hydraulic. And then we'll go to centers. Those fault lights should clear. And we're good. Right, so starting number 2. So N2 is rising, M1's rising, fuel, oil pressure's rising, fuel going in, the CGT should shoot up and then the fuel flow should kick in. Fuel flows in, EGT, 9. There we go. Oh, because we were rolling forward too much. Right, let's park right here, because I think we're actually on the line. I hate that we didn't get to use GSX, but it is what it is. P3D likes to have its moments. Right, number 1 coming alive as well. N2 rising, M1 rising, EGT at 8%, 17, fuel in. Oil pressure, oil temp, vibration, fuel flow should start kicking in. Come on fuel flow, where are you there? And then EGT should start rising as this M1 starts to rise. 5, 4, there we go. Round you come. Good, good, good. Clink. Right, that's good. So, 2 good engine starts. We can wind down this APU now, because we now no longer need it. And we'll set flaps 5. So while that's coming down to flaps 5, we'll do a takeoff, we'll do a checklist. Before taxi checklist, anti-ice is not required. Recall, which is by pressing this button here, which is all good. Recall is checked and cleared. Auto brake is set to RTO. Flight controls, we're going to do, so we're going to do a full right, neutral, full left, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, rudder right, rudder to the left, neutral. Done. We should have a trim of 4 units. 4 units is cross-checked. That is good. We've got flaps 5 greened. So legs page can go there. We can go back into the checklist. So flight controls are checked. Flaps are 5. And we've got a trim of 4. Ground equipment is clear. And that's the before taxi checklist is complete. So we'll go taxi light on. And we will start getting ourselves out of here. So we're clear left, clear to the right, and we will now take a round. It's been a while since I've been in this triple, so it's going to feel weird for taxiing just for a moment as I get my bearings with her. Like GoPro camera might have to come up a little bit before we start using it. She seems a bit too low to the dash. Now, sometimes in P3D it feels like that you are taxiing on ice, but you're actually not. So brakes are good. This is the kind of, so because we're using chase plane, this is the kind of camera system that we need in MSFS. Without having to double tap 0 where it shifts between your captain and first officer, because obviously I fly first officer, as you've seen in all my videos and in the past live stream VODs that are up on the channel. We always fly first officer, but as you would see in MSFS, sometimes you'll see the camera jump between captain back to first officer, but it's because I'm resetting it. But in P3D, I can like move my camera to here, and with one click of a button I can just go back here without actually having to go to a captain side to come back. That is the joys of chase plane. Right, so we're on Sierra just now, which is good. Still familiarising myself with this aircraft, but we're fine at this moment in time. The joys of this is another thing, we've got a weather radar, which actually works, believe it or not. Right, so here's Sierra from runway 09 and runway 27's threshold. So we're clear on the left, clear on the right, strobe on as we're crossing the runway. Don't slow down, because if you start slowing down then you start running into issues. And we're going to make a right onto Alpha. So we're past that runway, so strobe's off. Now we're back into normal taxi conditions, so we're going to go right on Alpha, which is right here. And then we're going to taxi all the way down to the end of this, and then it'll be a left on November all the way straight down. So that's good. Other than that one Fedex that we had taxiing in when we were starting up, there's not been actually any more traffic, surprisingly enough. So it's kind of a shame. Memphis is normally alive and awake when it comes to traffic, but I guess not right now. I didn't say that it is a Tuesday, so everyone's got work. So it's all good there. But hey, we're on the day job, flying for Fedex, so. So start slowing down for the corner. My brakes are a little bit sensitive, but we're fine. This is November now. Start bumping up the throttles again so we don't go below 10 on the ground speed. And actually what we're going to do is we're actually going to fix this camera if we can. Ah, I forget how to go up and down. Oh shoot, did not me actually press that key. That's me pressing my mute key. Ah, there we go. And if I go back to that, there we go. It's a bit higher now. It's good. I didn't think it was that low, to be honest. Right, the godness of all bridges when it comes to P3D. Are we going to fall through, or are we going to be okay? Yikes. Oh, we're actually okay. Nice. Right, are we squawking Charlie? Because we're not. No, we're not squawking Charlie. That's my bad. We are now. Right, so we were going to go off at Mach 9, but I misread the chart, so pilot error. It's very early morning, don't worry about it. We'll go with it. We are 15 minutes behind schedule because we were meant to get out of here at past, but we got held up in the car. We got held up in the Fedex bay, so it's fine. We'll make it up in the air anyway because we have a tailwind. Because the wind travels from west to the east, so we'll have the we've got the wind behind us, so it'll push us along. Right, we'll put that on. It was already in auto, but we'll just put it on just to be sure on everything, so that's fine. Checklist. Before takeoff checklist, flaps 5 is good, and we are green lighted on that, so that's good. So what a taxi. We're actually doing not too bad, to be honest. Mach 6. I've got the chart opened up on my other screen as well. I'm just following us all the way down, so which should be dandy. Should be handy. Now, it has been a while since I have heard these G90s roar So since I've been on MSFS for so long, and we don't actually have a triple on there yet, so it's going to feel nice to be able to hear these things. Just the startup was just nice enough. Come on, Mr. Aircraft, you're not that heavy. Make sure this speed does not get away from us. We're coming up to 20. We're pretty much at the end of the runway. Come up for the holding point. Mike 3 is going to be on our right. We are after Mike 1. If I remember, yeah, we want Mike 1. Departure. So while we're approaching it, we can do that all the way around. I keep spamming 00 because I think I'm in MSFS, but I'm not. And then we can take this out. No traffic coming in. We'll bring that back round to there, and it will be good. Right, so idle throttles, because Mike 1 is right here. Take a round. Oh god, I still have the taxi in me. Holy moly, nice. Right, runway 36 left has been identified. Mike 1 holding point. Clearly on the approach. No one should be down this other end, which there isn't, so that's good. We'll go strobes. Taxi light can come off. And it's just the pilot and the crew. Well, it's just the pilots that are on board this flight, because it's cargo. We've got nothing unordinary on the upper ECAS, and this one should be black, so that's good. For departure. We're slowly just getting on this runway. Trying to line it up. Right, let's get off to Stansted. There. Thrust ref. Airspeed alive, thrust set. Aeronauts, throttle hold. 100. V1, hand off. Rotate, nice and gently. Hold her there, hold her there. 5 degrees. Keep pitching. 10 degrees, pitch further, positive rate of climb, gear up. First ref VNAV speed, pitch for 900, and then make this right hand turn towards jacks. And 035. Speed check flaps 1. We'll do LNAV. LNAV. Which is good. Keep this nose coming down. Speed check flaps up. Flaps up. Go autopilot. Direct jacks right now, which is good. We'll do a bit of a clean up. Not much of a clean up. I'm going to have the nose one but keep the wings on. Good, there's 5,000. We're going to ignore this 5,000 restriction. I'm going to just shoot 350. So we've got thrust ref, VNAV speed, 3,000 flight level 35,000 feet magenta, and then we just climb. So, after takeoff checklist, landing gear is up, flaps are up, and everything is good there. And we are climbing out Memphis. Goodbye Memphis. We will see you another time. Next heading is going to be 080, which is what we're going to just now, so that's good. As I say, we are climbing like a rocket because we are light. So we're at the 10-mile arc now for Memphis, which is good. Come up for 10, there's 10,000. Lights out. Set that to automatic. And then that is good. We can do airports here. Whirl that round for airports as well. And we're going to accelerate. So let's turn down this volume now a little bit. And we're good. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully. But yeah, let's put you into a cruise phase, a climb/cruise phase, with some nice music. We've got some New York Center on. I don't know if he'll contact us or if he'll still be there by the time we get there. We'll wait and see. But yeah, let's give you some music, give you some climb as we get up to cruise, and I will talk to you all very, very shortly. And welcome back. We have just been pinged by Shannon Control on 134260. Let's see if we can do this on here. No, so this is where we cannot do the decimal 3 frequency, so we need to come over to vPilot and then we need to do that ourselves. So what we want to do is we're going to change that, oh shoot, to there. And they're going to do .com1 before decimal 260. There we go. Might have to bump up his volume. Turn down the sim volume a bit more. Shannon Control, a very good evening. Fedex 2 with you, flight level 350, inbound Limray, but we've got a step climb, if possible, up to flight level 370 overhead Limray.
Fedex 2, Shannon, hello, Spock 6624.
6624 for Fedex 2. 6624.
Fedex 2, Shannon, thanks for the contact. Cleared from Limerick direct to NJAX, standby for level.
I have no idea what he just says there because the frequency is abrupt because we're still kind of in oceanic airspace and we're not actually directly inside of them yet. So that's good.
Monitor Unicom now, next to the site, Shamrock 3, Nvidia Tango. Thanks very much, see it.
But yeah, it's been pretty much a smooth sailing flight. We've had this sort of tailwind behind us the entire journey. It eventually got up to 154 knots on the tail, like smack bang on the tail. All the way across. So it was kind of nice.
709 actually.
It's kind of nice. So what we'll do is we'll switch that to hectopascals. Because we are now we're now in UK airspace, and we are coming off of Oceanic. So what we will do, we will erase that, or we could just press this erase button, and then we'll keep this one in for just now, but we will start setting up for Stansted here very shortly, because we are estimating 2154 without an arrival, so that's fine.
Monitor Unicom KLM 6701.
Oh, that does that mean we've got no London on right now, so.
Roxana Julia, contact approach 121.1, please.
121.1, thanks for service, bye bye.
Fedex 2, climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370 for Fedex 2. Right, so. And was that clear direct inject for Fedex 2? Roger. Direct. So heading 09R1 and climbing flight level 370. So that's a 325 nautical mile direct, which is nice, which is going to be straight through Shannon's airspace. So while we're climbing up to flight level 370 and we're just leveling off, let's have a look at the arrival. So Navigraph has kind of already done this for us. So our last waypoint is Zurich, and the winds currently, which I've already got the winds, but I will grab them again just for you guys. Winds are 230 at 10, 10 statute miles, no cloud detected, temperature 10, 2.7 and 1021 into London Stansted, so which means they're landing runway 22, and we are looking to come in here via the Zurich. Zurich 1 Lima arrival, ILS runway 22 via Zurich to Nigget to VATOM to Brookmans Park to Barkway and then to Buster, but then Laurel, but depends if we'll do this. If there's ATC on, we'll just get vectored. Now we need to do this arc here as well, but we'll probably do this arc here, this, and this, because we won't need this corner because we're not flying in this zone, but we're flying for these 3 zones up here. Because obviously from Laurel, then you get vectored all the way around, and then you come in via this zone in runway 22, then you vector out back in. So let's go ahead, and we'll come down into the FMC, and we'll get this program. Let me just sync up this heading, which is good. So, oh, we can, no, we'll keep that just now. So, departure and arrival. So, arrival into Stansted, we are ILS runway 22 by the Zurich 1 Lima via Laurel. So, if we go to the legs page, we'll be able to go around to here, we'll be able to go 40. And we'll be able to just step through this. Insufficient fuel. I don't think we'll have insufficient fuel, but sure, we will have a look at that. It's probably because of that loop, but that's fine. We'll keep that message up there anyway because we're going to have to monitor it, but we do not have insufficient fuel. We actually took more than we're actually meant to have. So, let's just make sure all these are in correctly. So, Zurich, we've got to be at flight level 180. Niget's fine, that's fine. Brookman's Park, max 250 knots. So, we can do 250 knots there. Oh, that's going to be invalid. We'll just maintain that, to be honest. Laurel for 220. Let me grab this other chart 1 second. And then we want the initial approach runway 22 off of Laurel. So Laurel wants to be at 6,000, max 220. And then Barkway here. Oh no, that's 6.6. That needs to be at 2.5 right there. So there. Then Barkway 10 needs to be at 3,000. And then that's good. We're estimating to London Stansted with 15.1. Oh, that's our right. Okay, so the reason we have this insufficient fuel warning is because if we come back into here and we go to our performance, our reserves is set to 15.1. We're landing with our reserves, which is fine because that's just our calculation as we put in, because we're meant to be landing with 14.3 on the reserves, but because we took an additional 600 kilos, it's basically 15 but also 15.1. So that's fine. So that can be ignored because we're landing with full reserves, which is good by me. So we don't need to worry about that. We don't have any more step climbs after this. So we can just come into here, step size, and set that to 0. That's fine. Because we won't step climb no more. Forecast. We're going to go through and delete all this.
Landing 24 at Shannon.
And our transitional English transition level into here is going to be, I believe it's going to be 7,000. Yes, it's 7,000. So 7,000 into there. Descent, we want 35, 31, 200, and 15. Right, so now we can request that.
Good evening, Easy 126 with you at
Flight level 220, descending to flight level 140.
And then this will give us our
Easy
winds.
126, good day, cleared on the 9 Mach 3
Because we're
Lima,
571
landing
nautical
28
miles away until
and
TD,
flight
which is
level
really
100.
nice.
Clear to 9 Mach 3 Lima, descend flight level 100. Easy 126.
Load. And they're all good. Good, good, good. Right, so the VNAV's
American
good.
240, no further ATC, monitoring, good evening.
Good day for American 40.
Ow.
Shannon, good evening. Shamrock 106 Situate flight level 360, Mach 81 inbound to Mallet, 9 miles.
Shamrock 106, Shannon, good
that's
evening,
fine.
radar contact, clear direct to Oscar for the Oscar 3 Lima, 28.
Okay, direct Oscar for the Oscar 3 Lima, arrival Shamrock 106.
I don't think we're going to do anything else. Oh, we've got to do some fix info. So, we need...
Shannon Center, Shamrock 69er Lima with you, level 370, direct.
Do we have a VOR?
11 miles.
Ooh,
Shark 69
do
Lima,
we,
hello,
do we,
Squawk
do we, do we, do we, do we?
667.
Do we have a VOR for Stansted?
Say again for Shamrock 69 Lima.
Squawk 667.
We've got the ISX, which is the runway.
Runner 21 Mike, clear direct to Lafmo.
Clear direct, Lapmo, runner 2 Mike.
We
Runner
do
21
not
Mike,
have
maintain speed 270 knots or greater.
this. Let's try that one.
Speed 270 knots or greater, runner 2 Mike.
Easy 126, speed 250 knots or less.
Speed 250 knots or less, easy 126.
That's the one we want. We want it right in the middle. So we want a 10-mile ring. We want a 5-mile ring.
Shark 69 Lima, thanks. Identified, cleared Oscar 3 Lima, landing.
And then we'll do a 25. Which is good. The next one we need is... where's the initial star?
Lima, you're just a bit quiet
one.
on our side.
So we need Barkway
Cleared
and
Oscar 3 Lima,
Brookman's
landing
Park.
28 left.
So we're going to be passing Brookman's Park
Oscar
first, so
3
we'll do
Lima for
BPK.
28 left, Shamrock 69 Lima.
I hate my mouse sometimes, it double clicks, even though I'm not double clicking it. And we're going to do that 5 miles. And then we'll do Barkway, which is BKY, at 5 miles as well. So then it looks like this. It looks like a bit of a mess, but it's not. But it is, but it isn't. And then we then need those headings, don't we? So, we need heading 360. Which is that one. We need heading 270. Which is that one. And we need heading 180. Which is that one. Because we're staying within these zones, these zones here. We don't have to worry about this corner, which would be 090, but it's fine for that, so that's good. And yeah, we're pretty much good to go there. Insufficient fuel, that can disappear. We don't have to worry about that because we're not at insufficient fuel. It's just because of our calculation. We do have an extra 600 pounds of fuel on board. So essentially our reserves is 14.3. So if this fuel here gets below 14.3, then we're in reserves. This is just our initial reserves. So that's fine. So, right, well, we've got a 220 nautical mile direct. So we're just going to chill and wait for him to call us. So, yeah, while I'm just chilling, you know, and I'm not talking, I'm just going to allow you just to chill and listen to the ATC. Might put a bit of background music on in the background, I don't know yet. I'll see how it fits in with the audio. But yeah, just chill back, relax. We're with Shannon, so we're now in UK airspace.
Easy
technically.
126, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, easy 126.
Runner 109, cleared direct to Gillog.
Direct Gillog, Ryanair 109.
Runner 21 Mike, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, right now to all Mike.
Runner 21 Mike, contact approach 121.1, bye bye.
Contact approach 121.1, right now to all Mike, thanks.
Easy 126, report the speed to approach 121.1, bye bye.
121.1, report speed, easy 126, thank you.
Shamrock 69 Lima, cleared direct to Soren, report ready for descent.
Direct Starn will report ready for descent, Shamrock 69 Lima.
Shamrock 106, clear direct to Soren, report ready for descent.
Direct Star, report ready for descent, Shamrock 106.
Pioneer 37 Deltas with you passing flight level 210.
37 Delta, good evening, cleared bags 03 Lima, landing 28 left.
Bags of 3 Limo, landing 28 left, Pioneer 37 Delta.
Right, shall we have a look and see? Can we get landing data from this as well? Show landing. Ah, we can. Lovely. Conditions. Dry. Winds are 230 at 10 at this moment in time. But we're still like a way out, but we can get a rough idea what our winds, what our landing speed's going to be. QNH 1021. Flaps 30. Anti-ice. Well, air condition is auto. Anti-ice is off. And we'll do a VREF of +5.
Runner 37 Delta, clear direct lap mode.
So
descend flight
dispatch
level
landing data for runway
150.
22. Landing weight
Direct lap
is,
mode, descend flight level
well, we're way below this number. It's 154. And that's with plus the 5. So 149. So that's fine. Quick turnaround time is 62 minutes. Okay, well, we don't need turnaround time because we're landing, so that's fine. So our gross weight we don't put in, but this would be initially 41.6. Well, 401.6, should I say. We're flaps 30 at 149, which is fine, which is already in, so it's referenced here, which is good. And we will do... What shall we do? What shall we do? Because we're going here. So, well, I believe it's here, or it's here. I'll check Flightradar and see where it parked IRL. So, we've got a high speed here, and we've got a high speed here. So, let's take auto brake 2. Because we're in P3D, so auto brake type actually does something in the PMDGs, compared to not being in P3D. So our landing stuff is in, this is all in, 240 there, that's fine. So yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So this is all good. This is all good to go. So we're chilling. We're chilling. So our initial descent will be 180, which is fine. So we'll just dial that just now. Let me check Flightradar on my other screen. See where this aircraft parked IRL. And see where we're going to be going. Because it would be nice to park where it actually did park. But if we get London Control, we get, well, if we get London, then we get London. If we get Stansted, we get Stansted.
Shannon Control. Easy 18 with you, descending to 8,000 feet.
No, you're not.
Easy
That
18,
was loud.
hello, cleared 9 Mach 3 Lima, landing 28 left.
Right, this guy turns off his transponder after he's landed and
Easy
vacated.
18, clear to Lima 3.
That is not good. This guy is currently...
Ryanair 37 Delta, descend flight
Oh.
level 120.
He is actually just departing IRL, just departing
Down to flight
Stansted
level 120
to
for
head
Ryanair
back to
37.
Memphis, like as we speak. He went on the first stand in that Z apron on the left. So he went on 214, so 214 center. He went on because obviously it's got a, if I bring this across, the way you can tell it's a center is because you got this center thick line. So this is center, this is left, this is right. So he parked on 214 center. So, but we don't know how GSX profile is going to be set up, so it could just be 214. It could be 214 center. You know, I totally forget how this GSX profile was set up because it's been a while since I've been in P3D. So, yeah. But we just continue on.
Control, good evening, Ryan. Bravo, Stansted 2005, flight level 90, reference 3 Juliet.
Can you not be as loud?
Identify climb flight level 170.
Control level 170, Ryan, to...
So we're 257 miles until TD. We're just chilling. We have no London at this moment in time.
991 descend 3000 feet, QNH 10.
From what I can see from VPilot, maybe we're not in range for a particular London.
From Barnu, cleared ILS, runway
Let me check and see if there's any London or anything on in that sector of the UK. Really fast. Yeah, we have no ATC on down in Stansted right now. Like, none. So, we are...
And a 37 Delta, descend flight level 80.
sort of going in here blind. Yeah, there's like no ATC. Like, there's no London control, there's no Stansted control or anything, so... we are pretty much going in here blind. Which is fine by me. It just means vectoring around VATSIM traffic, which is also a meme. Especially in London's airspace. What VOR are we tracking here? Because it's not actually coming up with a name. Is that Cork? It is Cork's VOR. Lol. I didn't think we were that far south of Ireland. In Ireland, but sure, I'll take it.
And a 37 Delta, contact approach 121.1, good evening.
We are, we're going right overhead it. Okay.
6 for Ryanair 37 Delta.
121.1.
121.1 for Ryanair 37 Delta.
Easy 18 contact approach 121.1. Bye bye.
Contact approach on 121.1. Thank you, Easy 18.
Oscar Echo Lima Golf X-ray on the Helix 6 Alpha departure ATC passing 4,000 feet.
Oscar Echo Lima Golf X-ray today. Identify climb flight level 220, cleared direct to Coram.
Climb flight level 220, direct call, Oscar Quebec 6.
Shamrock 991 established 16. Shark 991, thanks. Contact tower 118.6. Bye. 9.3 Shamrock 991. Yeah, that's the one. Sorry, 1193. Environment, yeah.
Controller getting the frequency wrong. Nothing new. Could have been a complete mess up for him. Right, since we're going to be landing 2-2, let's have a look. What's our barrel? Our barrel is 450. And then we've got 1021. The 1031 is 1031. Right, 1021. And then we need to come over to this side. It's fine, and then we'll do 1021 on that side too. Good. So that's everything like that set up, so that's fine. So Cork is somewhere down there. So is that Cork down there? That might be Cork down there actually, because I see lights. So it's all good.
Anna 109, descend to altitude 3000, feature cleared ILS approach runway 24, report established, QNH 1015.
Send flight level 3000, once it's cleared on the ILS approach, runway 24, once established, descend on the glide, Ryanair 109.
Right, is Inject where we leave him? I'm guessing it is. It is.
69 Lima, descend flight level 170.
Okay, that's why it took us direct.
69 Lima.
That's fine. I was wondering why are you taking us direct there, but I see why. Okay, we're coming right over the Bristol Channel. Nice. Just having a look on the map to see what we are kind of looking like when it comes to geographic location, so it's fine.
Ryanair 2 Echo Bravo, no further ATC, Montana, come bye-bye.
Ready to come back, Ryanair 2 Echo Bravo. Shamrock 106 requesting descent.
Shark 106, descend flight level 170.
Down to 107, Shamrock 106.
Shannon, good evening. We're under 4 Kilo Tango. We have information Charlie, QNH 1016. We're running at stand 7 at Cork, type 727 Max, requesting clearance to Porto.
Ryanair 4 Kilo Tango, good evening. Cleared Porto, Sovex 1 Sierra, squawk 6605.
Cleared to Porto, the Sovis 1 Sierra, departure squawk 6605, Ryanair 4 Kilo Tango.
Ryanair 4 Kilo Tango, correct, report ready.
Already.
On Sean, hello again, Shamrock, and I will be back.
Jack 991, thanks. You can vacate on Charlie, taxi stand number 8, good evening.
Charlie, stand number 8, Shamrock, and I will.
Oscar Golf X-ray, cleared direct to Barnu, report ready for descent.
Clear direct Barnu, we will
American 741, no further ATC, Monotonic, good evening.
Unicom 1 to 2 this morning, thank you so much for the control. Good evening, 741.
Ryanair 109 established on the localizer for runway 24.
Ryanair 109, thank you. Desurface wind 110 degrees 6, runway 24, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 24 for Ryanair 109.
And Shamrock 991 on blocks, Shannon, TCS.
Jack 991, thanks for flying, talk to you again soon, good evening.
under 4 Kilo Tango, requesting push and start.
And a 4 Kilo Tango, push and start approved, facing north, QNH 1016.
Push and start approved, facing north, QNH 1016, we're under 4 Kilo Tango.
Fedex 2, there's no further ATC, Monotini, come bye-bye.
Over to advisory for FedEx 2, good evening. Right, so we should be able to just do
Flyer 1 Romeo
this.
Papa with you on the index 3 Juliet.
Flyer 1 Romeo Papa, good day, radar contact,
Oh.
climb flight level 230, clear direct end deck.
Wow.
Direct index of 2230, Flyer 1 Romeo Papa.
There we go, 1 to 2 decimal 825. What is this doing? It's being weird. We do that just to fix it. Insufficient fuel, yeah, ignored. So I got 118 miles until TD, so I'm going to put you in some music for a little bit until top of descent, and we will come back when we hit top of descent. So enjoy the music, enjoy the cruise, well, the little segment of cruise, and I'll come back to you. And welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed that little segment of music for the cruise after coming off of Shannon. We are pretty much 9 miles just past the 10-mile marker for top of descent. So we are all good there. Let's sync this heading back up. And we are just still chilling. But top of descent is upon us. And yeah, oh, someone's just went below us as well. We cannot see him though. But, oh no, we can. Hello. I wonder who that is down there. Hello, hello, hello. We don't see him on TCAS because obviously he's way below us. Because Boeing's TCAS is 2,000 feet above and 2,000 feet below. So it's all good. So we are coming into TD range. 2 miles. Automatic descent because we've got 18,000 flight level 180 up here already, so we will be good. And top of descent, idle, and we will start spooling our back. It will be good. And down we go. After what? 6 hours 38 minutes and 55 seconds. Nice. So bringing up this sim volume a little bit just so you can hear these engines. because they're idling back. Hold. Right. We're on the VNav path, so that's good. So we've got LTC. Oh, we've got LTCs coming on. So this is LTC north and south. I forget what sectors they cover. I don't think we might hit north. Might. No, we'll be going through south, I think. Yeah, we've got south. But I wonder if south will be interesting us for a little bit. Oh yeah, we are. We definitely will, because we're passing by Heathrow. He's definitely going to care about us. But it's only at a certain altitude, because LTC is London sectors up to a certain altitude. It's LONs that you're after, but the ones that are on us LTCs, which is fine. So we're descending fairly rapid. So let's spiral that round for just now. And our night lighting's actually kind of like good as well. So we've already got our panels and all that done, so that's fine. And we've got some cloud ahead, which is fine. So we'll put the anti-ice on if we need to. Let's get a METAR update, shall we, for London Stansted. So winds are 230 at 11. 10 statue, raining. No cloud detected as well. Don't know how it can be raining, no cloud. 9 degrees, dew point 7 and 1021. So let's see if this changes. So it's going to be wet this time. Still the same speeds, so that's fine. And we'll still take auto brake 2 as well. We don't need to slam auto brake 3 on for the wet conditions. We can do a little bit of panel lighting. I don't really like this MCP lighting, to be honest. This MCP lighting can be a bit of a... Actually, that's not. Let's keep it like this. Because that MCP panel lighting can be a bit eek. FMC message, it's probably going to be saying drag required. We don't need drag because we're on VNav profile, so we don't need drag right now. I don't know why it's asking for drag, so it's fine. Passing flight level 260. As long as we're 180 for here, we're fine. We'll pre-tune London South just in case he contacts us if we can. 134125. Oh, we can. Nice. I didn't think I thought I had to do the COM1 again in VPilot because of the decimal 33. I think it's 833 frequency spacing. I think it is. So we're -8. We're going to go... Oh, this is all already on auto, so we don't actually need to touch it actually. We won't actually bring it on, we'll just keep it on auto. Insufficient fuel. That's fine. We'll do top of descent checklist, which we should have done before top of descent. So, descent checklist, recoil is checked, notes are performed, auto brake is 2, landing speed is flaps 30, 149 plus 5 is 154, approach brief is Cyric 1 Lima, ILS runway 22 into Stansted, which has all been done, so that's good. So descent checklist is complete, something that we should have done before hitting TD, but we're fine. We're still descending anyway, so it's all good there. What's the next heading? 09 or 7, so we're off by like 1, but that's fine. Brookman's Park's VOR's been locked in, which is nice. Oh, this heading needle needs to like stop fighting with me. We're getting a little bit of a gap here in the clouds, which is quite nice. It's very, very cloudy here in the UK. This heading needle needs to pee off. We're going to be 180 for here anyway. And then we will continue our way down. We've not been pinged yet. But we could probably remain here for quite a bit, to be honest. Unless it tells us to reset MCP out, but if it does, then we'll just go down to 6. Speed, VNAV path. Set 6,000 just now, just so it doesn't yell at us, because we know it's going to. Speed, yeah, we're a bit high. We're just a tad high, just a tad, but we're fine. The VNAV path's coming back in again, so it's all good. I get nothing off the weather radar for these clouds in front of us, so we should be good. Oh, hello there, LTC North. How are you doing? 119780. Can I tune this? Fine. So, .com1 119780. Do not know how he's going to be in terms of volume. So let me put him a bit there. Line controller, very good evening. Fedex 2 with you passing flight level 170 for 6,000. Circle 1 Lima for London Stansted inbound Nugget.
FedEx 12, climb flight level 170. FedEx 2, climb flight level 170.
Climb flight level 170 for Fedex 2.
0 wing 7, Gresham 179.
He wants us to go back up.
To Heathrow Director 119.730.
Speed to Heathrow Director 119.
Being a path. He wants us to go back up because of Heathrow.
Good evening, London Center, Cafe E2 with you 240.
Drag required, it's not required, disregard.
Cafe 28, Question 82, London Control, good afternoon to you. When ready, descend flight level 160.
Descend
What's
flight level
1,000?
160 when ready, Cafe E2.
Shuttle 12, descend flight level 150, Holiday 1 Hotel arrival.
Get back up to 170.
150, Holiday 1 arrival, Shuttle 2.
London Stansted, speed 7 heavy, it's passing flight with 3,000 feet, climbing.
Sidwell 7, climb now, flight level 140.
Climb flight level 140.
Right, we are officially cloud surfing now.
Cedar 203, report your speed to Heathrow Director 119.730.
Report to Delivery Director 119730, skip director, goodbye.
Thanks. Glomax 7929, switch to Unicom 122.8.
122.8, Glomax 7929, thank you.
Which means we can go in here and change our chart, because he's going to be sending us in now, so we could just do the ILS chart now.
Fedex 2 descends for level 160.
160 for Fedex 2.
Speedbird 7, fly heading 010 degrees.
100 feet a minute.
Fly heading 1010 degrees.
Do 300. We'll do 300 knots on the speed. Where's Heathrow in correspondence to us? Is it behind us? No, it was off to our left hand side actually. Oh.
Speedbird 7, confirm right heading 010.
That's why.
From the 010.
Oh, Heathrow's directly below us. Oh, hello there, Heathrow. How are you doing tonight? What a beautiful sign there, eh? What a beautiful sign. We're directly overhead Heathrow.
Good afternoon, question message.
Can we get an 80 up for Luton, please?
There already is one. 120580.
Okay, thanks.
Fly 025 on that heading. Woodlands Park, which is what we're going to be inbound.
Speedbird 7.
Yeah, well, I'm having a bit of a problem. Adjusting the heading, I'll just translate it
Fedex 2, descend flow level 130.
130 for Fedex 2. We'll just VS it down. It's a lot easier for us just to VS. Because I was having a drink of my tea when he called me. I'll bring that in just a little bit.
12, fly heading 155.
155, correctly. 125.
Cafe 82, descend flight level 80.
This is True Earth kicking in, try to do its magic. But the night lighting is not that great. Aircraft passing below us.
Good day. Apparatus 21 Victor is passing flight level 170 inbound Latma.
Apparatus 21 London Control, good afternoon, descend flight level 110.
Descend level 110, Apparatus 21 Victor.
1000.
Fedex 2, descend flight level 90.
90 for Fedex 2. 90. Where's that going? Where's that arc taking us? Way out there, but that's fine.
Shuttle 1-2, resume on navigation direct Bovington, descend flight level 80.
Start bringing the speed back as well, because we need to be 250 knots for
Flight
Brickman's
level
Park
80.
as well.
Flight level 80, resume on navigation, Shannon.
London Control, good evening. I said 301 passing 3,300 for 6,000.
I said 301 London Control, climb flight level 80.
Level 80, I said 301.
Shuttle 1-2, contact Heathrow Director 119.730.
I got it anyway, shuttle 1.
Fedex 2, fly heading 045.
Fly heading 045 for Fedex 2.
Cafe 82, contact Heathrow Director 119.730.
Right, 045 on the heading, so we've basically got we're full manual now, like, we're now monitoring everything now.
I said 301, climb now, flight level 140.
140 for I said 301.
FedEx 2, descend to altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1021, London runway 22.
London runway 22 down to 6,000 and QNH 1021 for FedEx 2. 6,000, so because he's gave us that, we can actually go... Oh, not that. If I can actually find the button. We've got 1021 across the board. It's because I pressed that minimums button. Right. He's vectoring us. So we didn't.
FedEx 2, fly heading 040 degrees.
Left hand 040 for FedEx 2.
Acropolis 21 Victor, descend flight level 90.
Descend flight level 90, perhaps 21 Victor.
Alright, let's get this Geneva lever out. And we'll start getting this down more. Because he is vectoring us. So, we want that to here. 222. Do that. Let's clean up that mess. We'll keep Brickman's Park over here though.
Was there 178 direct Abbott, descend flight level 110.
But we can get rid of that one. And we'll just keep Barclay.
Can you repeat before with the 178?
Descend flight level 120.
Descend flight level 120 with the 178.
Alright, let's go around procedure
FedEx
here.
2, fly heading 030 degrees.
Left heading 030 for FedEx 2.
I said 301, climb now, flight level 140.
Speed brake extended, yes, that's fine. Can bring it back in then. Go around, climb straight ahead to not above 3,000 at 3DME ISX, Barkway VOR 156. Okay, so let's come down into here. So we can do ISX again. Do that one. No, not that one. We want the top one. We'll do it at 3 miles. The Barkway's VOR tracking 171. One turn right onto Barkway's VOR 171 inbound. Barkway at 8 miles. So right there we need another one.
I said 301, switch to Unicom 122.8.
22.8, I'm gonna
156. It's fine. These circles.
FedEx 2, descend altitude 3 folds, cushion 2,000 feet.
Down to 3,000 for FedEx 2. this speed's getting away from us again. Turn that all on as well. We should have had that on at 10,000 because of American procedures, but we never. Let's turn the sim up again. We might have to turn up VPilot as well. We'll level them to 20.
London, hello, with a 54 kilo Mike, with you at Luton, approaching holding point Alpha 1.
Two stations first. Canadian 505 descent at level 16 over.
Yeah.
With a 54 kilo Mike, do you require a backtrack?
Stansted is down here among all that cloud.
Runway 25 clear takeoff and 220 degrees 9.
That Alpha 1 clear of backtrack will be 25 off.
I'm going to keep the speed brake out for just now. I know he's yelling at me, but we're trying to get down.
Fedex 2, turn right heading 205.
Right heading 205 for Fedex 2.
Acropolis 2 on Victor, turn right heading left heading 220 degrees.
Left heading 220 degrees, APAPS 21 Victor.
Right, we'll speed 200.
2 on Victor, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1021.
Speed check flaps 1.
Descend, maintain 6,000 feet, QNH 1021, APAPS 21 Victor.
Hello, good evening, Hampton 372 on the Butler's Park 7 knots.
Hampton 372, climb now, flight level 150.
150, 372.
Oh, that weather radar does not look nice. Do a 10 mile. I'll start backing that off now.
FedEx 2, when localizer established, runway 22 descend glide path.
Once localizer established, runway 22 descend with the glide for FedEx 2. Right, we'll take that. Localizer. Good.
With a 788 descend, flight level 90.
Take 180 on that now.
Descend flight level 90778.
Scandinavian 505, descend flight
Approach
level
checklist, altimeters 1021. Good. Right, we are basically got it, but we basically don't have it at the same time. 300 feet a minute. This is the joys of P3D when you actually have a working weather radar. You can actually like see where precipitation is.
Runway 22, break Appalachia 2 on Victor, fly heading 315.
Fly heading 315, APAPS 21 Victor.
Let's grab
With their 54
flaps
kilo
2.
report your path
Oh, that's
and
flaps
altitude,
5,
climb
flaps
now,
5
flight
chassis.
level 150.
Try and slow this thing down. We're 9 miles.
FedEx 2, speed 160 knots until 4, do you?
160 until 4 for FedEx 2.
Acropolis 2 on Victor, descent altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1021.
Descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1021, APAPS 21 Victor.
Right, that should deplete.
Scandinavian 505, descend flight level 80. There's no need to rush the descent. Got plenty of time.
Just chasing this glide right now. Check radio out. Oh, shook. Glide slope, nice. I thought I was not going to get that there. Speed check flips 15.
Acropolis 2 and Victor descent altitude 2,000 feet.
Descend to 2,000 feet, Apache 21 Victor.
Fedex 2, runway 22, clear to land, wind 230 degrees, 11 knots.
Runway 22, clear to land, and copy the winds for FedEx 2.
Acropolis 2 on
Well,
Victor, turn left at 260
this
degrees.
cloud just appeared out of nowhere.
Runway 22.
So go speed check, flaps 20.
Clear, turn left 260,
5.
cleared ILS, runway 22, Apache 21 Victor.
All flaps 20.
778, descend to altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1021, landing runway 22.
Speed check, flaps 25. And speed check, flaps 30.
778, descend to altitude 6,000
Landing
feet,
checklist.
QNH 1021.
Speed brake is on, landing gear is down, lights are all on, 3,000 in the window. And flaps are about to be 30, greened. Flaps 30, green light. So we are, landing checklist is complete.
With a 778, fly ahead in 275.
778.
Hampton 372, switch to Unicom 122.8.
Hey, Unicom, Hampton, thanks, good evening.
With a 74,
This mouse is annoying me.
54
That
kilo
over there.
switch to Unicom 122.8.
Unicom,
Right. From leaving 505, contact Heathrow Director 119.73, everyone.
Heathrow Director 119.
This glide and the pappies are completely off. But it's fine. Fully visual anyway.
Approaching minimums. 100. Minimums.
Minimums continue.
30. 20. 10.
There we go. Reversers. Ground spoilers. Decel. Through 80. Through 70. Manual.
London Control, Apache 21 Victor is established on localizer for runway 22.
But it's 2 and Victor continue runway 22.
And FedEx 2 is vacated runway 22 on Lima, I believe.
FedEx 2, taxi stand 214.
Stand 214, FedEx 2. Perfect. It's the stand we wanted.
With a 778, descent altitude 4,000 feet.
That was a bit sketch, but we'll take it. Stand 214. Go all the way in first and then we'll come all the way back out, so that's fine. But welcome to London Stansted at 5 minutes past 10.
That's 2 and Victor, clear to land.
Clear to land, Apache 21 Victor.
London Control, Shuttle 3 Papa with you.
Shuttle 3 Papa, descend flight level 100.
Right, let's do...
Descend flight level 100, Shuttle 3 Papa.
That can come up. I'll let that just clean up itself once it's
London
ready.
Control, Shuttle
3 Tango, flight level 170.
Can we get GSX menu at all, or is it actually broken? Oh, it's actually killed itself. So we don't have GSX at all. So nothing we can do there. So stand 214. So we won't have GSX when we pull into stand. Which is an absolute shame. But it did kill itself actually, kind of in Memphis. It did kill itself in Memphis, so we're not complaining there. So we're in Juliet and we're looking for the first cargo apron.
That for Chelsea Tango.
Shuttle 3 Tango, descent flight level 150.
I'm turning him down a little bit because he's a bit loud.
Flight level 150 for the
Right, after what checklist have we got next? Shut down checklist. It's fine. Air's fine, how we doing here? APU's coming out live, so that's good. Actually, let's go all the way back up to 200. And then we'll keep that on 225, and then that's all good. Yeah, welcome to London Stansted.
London
It
Control,
was actually really fun, to be honest. 7 hours and 5 minutes
via November.
from runway to runway. So we'll see what we are when we get to the stand. APU is running, so that's good.
Via Link Alpha and second left, perhaps the 2-1 Victor.
And then this should be the southern centre, which is what we're wanting. I believe. Let's turn offs off because we don't need them no more. Is that 214 over there? Yeah, 214 is right there. Nice.
London Control, climb now, flight level 150.
Zulu, what we were looking for.
Shuttle 3 Papa, fly heading 140.
140, shortly, Papa.
With a 778.
We're looking for the central line. Take us all the way in. Which is what we're going to take. Dynamic lighting doing its bits. 214. Yeah, because 214 left is here, 214 right's here, and then this is 214 centre. Which is what we're after. And we're going to play the judge game of where to stop, because our GSX has decided to kill annihilate itself. We're in idle power anyway, so it's fine, so we'll be able to just chill. 3, 2, 1, stop. Parking brake is set. And there with the dome, so good, and then we'll go 1, then 2.
For the free Papa, we'll do navigation down, 4 Vincent.
One navigation direct, 4 shortly, Papa.
So good. It's just the cabin.
Shuttle 3 Tango, descent for level 110.
Cleared.
Down flight level
And below 20.
Shuttle 3 Papa, descent for level 80.
Welcome.
This level 80, shortly, Papa.
Shuttle 3 Papa, contact Heathrow Director 119.730.
Then we'll go 122.825. Then we're on Unicom. Yeah, welcome to London Stansted. 2000, that's all good, that's all good. A-cars, there's a little menu, Memphis actions, ground connections, set that, request the ground power, and then we'll be able to come off of that, close flight. We're still connecting ground power, so we need to come across to here real quick, because this is still ticking away. There we go. And we're good. So we've got ground power connected. So let's go ground power, APU off, APU off. But there you have it. Welcome to London Stansted. After 7 hours and 55 minutes from runway to runway, and 7 hours and 28 minutes from stand to stand. We'll take that parking brake off because we are on the ground. But there you have it. Bosh. Bosh, bosh, bosh. How was my parking? Oh my god, pretty much not too bad, to be honest. Not too bad. Oh, just a little bit past it. Just a little bit past it. Without GSX, I will take that in the bag. But there you have it. Welcome on the ground in Stansted as Fedex 2 in the PMDG 777. That was fun. That was fun. You know, no ATC on the way out of America, unfortunately. Nice smooth sailing across the Atlantic with a massive, getting up to a whopping 154 knot tailwind, bang on the tail, pushing us along the Atlantic so fast to the point that I think we reached up to like 635 on the ground speed. To then coming into UK airspace, we had some Shannon, and then we descended, and then we then got some London, which was really nice for us coming into here. Shame that there's no GSX for me to set up for you guys so we can do a bit of deboarding. But yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoyed that. I sure did. You know, it feels weird being back in the triple again. Feels weird being back in P3D and actually saying those words on this channel. But without further ado, from Fedex 2 here on the ground here in Stansted, that's going to close it up. But yeah, if you did enjoy the content, and you did enjoy this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the post notification bell so you get notified when new content like this goes live. Be sure to like the video, and if you've got any route suggestions, be sure to put them in the comments below. If not, push your favourite emoji. But I've been BDan, and from Fedex 2, happy landings.